All right, apparently, sometime this morning, if it ain't already happened by the time I post this video, the Detroit Lions are supposed to be acquiring Za'Darius Smith. That's the rumor that Za'Darius Smith could be a Lion. It could happen overnight. They saying, or it can happen Monday. All right, so let's get to that, and then I'll pair another video up. Excuse me. Get another subject going. So it says Za'Darius Smith. Here we go. Za'Darius Smith to Lions expected tonight or tomorrow. And tonight's Monday night game is Chiefs versus Bucks. I pass. Too many injuries on the Bucks side of things. Yes, the Lions and Browns have discussed potential trade for defensive ends Za'Darius Smith at this point. The expectation is that there'll be more than talk per sources' knowledge of the situation. The current expectation is Smith will be traded to Detroit tonight or tomorrow, which tonight is gone and went. Big win over Green Bay. And the Browns lost to the San Diego or Los Angeles Chargers, and I explain why that's important. Smith, 32, has played for the Ravens, Packers, Vikings. He said he'd welcome a trade to Detroit since it will allow him to compete directly against his two former teams, the Minnesota Vikings and obviously the Green Bay Packers. Yeah, you heard that right. The Lions lost defensive end Aiden Hudson to injury 3 weeks ago, and it's been believed that they'll trade for a pass rusher. They haven't, with their deadline coming Tuesday, 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Detroit time. It could be now or never. Smith has 5 sacks in 8 games this season. He's played for the Browns on Sunday against the Chargers, so they didn't send him out. You know, you get paid, you play. Yeah, I mean, son. But so yeah, I mean, the whole thing was had the Browns beat the Chargers yesterday, was they had 2 big blown coverages that really made that game wider than what it was. Jim Schwartz, ex-Lions, coach, is their offensive coordinator. Had they lost, then the Browns probably would have still been trying to go for a playoff spot. You know what I'm saying? So that was what it was. So with them losing, now they possibly could want to clean house. They obviously probably need to go out there and get assets. They get assets to, accumulate assets, to accumulate to go get a quarterback. Now, I'm pretty sure, probably believe that, I'm probably pretty sure they believe that, excuse me, I lost my train of thought. The Raiders, in my opinion, let's go to the Raiders. I know the Raiders feel like they probably should have just traded for Jaden Daniels and been done with it, but Gardner Minshew had a pretty good year when in Indianapolis, and you thought maybe you could hold this over for a year, but the assets is important to go up there and get the people you need. Houston turned their franchise around with CJ Stroud, and then, with that trade and then coming back up and getting Will Anderson. So, them assets can be important to Cleveland. At the end of the day, I know they feel like, we're a quarterback away. I don't want to give up too much. Nick Chubb's already got injured. Elijah Moore could be on the trade block as well, the receiver. I mean, they got a bunch of receivers, so we could just find a quarterback. But either you're going to have to lose a bunch of games right here. You're going to have to lose a bunch of games, down the stretch. Or, you're going to have to trade some people to get the assets to get the quarterback that you really, really want. So those are the things that they're actually dealing with right now. So they can start liquidating stuff now, get a bad record, have some assets, and then replenish the pieces that they lose with. If they trade Myles Garrett, Za'Darius Smith, Elijah Moore, already traded Amari Cooper, then you can start accumulating picks, and you can have a high pick next year, and then you really can replenish those people with younger and cheaper guys. Now, also, if we keeping it funky, they can just say, you know what, let's hope that we get a quarterback in the draft. It's a quarterback-rich draft next year. We can just roll the dice and see if we can just get a quarterback. So they can say we could just roll the dice and see if we can get a quarterback. So that's the thing about it. So if I'm them, which I'm not, but if I'm them, I think I would just, start just trading a couple guys, be bad, and replenish them. A lot of them guys getting older. But also on the flip side of things, the Detroit Lions also, most people think this is a good start, but this is not the end all be all getting Za'Darius Smith. They need to get more people because you can't trust the health of you can't trust the health of they don't do big pictures on Google no more. There we go. You can't trust the health of Josh Pascal, and then they already thin regardless. So most people believe that the Lions need to go get one more other person. Now, like I said, that other person ain't got to be, a Max Crosby, or it ain't got to be, you know, uh, it ain't got to be a big player. Like I said, Elise Lorgie, Jadeveon Clowney, even the Chase Young, a guy a lot of Lions fans wanted long ago, So I think they do need to go out there and get another prospect or another guy to go with them, even if it's temporary. And even if you want to keep these dudes in the rotation, I don't think Clowney, Chase Young, Azeez Lorgie out of with the Giants from Georgia, I don't really think those guys would be, expensive. So I don't think them guys would be too expensive to go out there and trying to make a move for. So in my humble opinion, I don't think that really becomes, that price becomes too expensive in my opinion. I think that's cool. So I think, Lions do need to set the table and, add somebody else to the mix. If it's, Arden Keys, he had a great game versus us. If it's a Harold Landry, if it's a Trayvon Walker with the Jacksonville Jaguars losing again, even if you add a Max Crosby, a Josh Hines Allen, or you're able to add a Myles Garrett or something like that, I still think on the lower scale of things, I feel that they should still be out there looking for just somebody else to pair with them to build a little bit of depth. So that's just my humble opinion on it. Yeah, let me know what you girls and guys think. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notification, increase your chance. Get notifications. We go live or drop video. Financially, you want to support the channel. Cash App, $ CJ Good 313. Venmo CJ Good 313. PayPal link description. Hit the link tree. Find me on X, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, Amazon Music, Kick, Twitch, or just Spotify. I'm so sorry. Appreciate the love, support. Check out Detroit Lions Talk Players for more videos like this. Peace.